Okay, I think we are ready. Hola.
¡Holi!
Se ve aquí cuando aparece si hay gente o no hay gente viendo.
Vale.
Hi everybody. They make it in etiquetas. I think it's in public that everybody can see it. Did I? Hello.
I think that's for adding people.
Video en directo. Okay. Hi Melissa. How are you doing? Hola. That's the people, and that's when people ask questions. It's just
Okay.
up there.
Okay.
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 Hi everybody.
¡Holi!
Hola Jorge. How are you doing? Okay. So I think we're home. We're live. Hola Melissa. So good to see you all home.
My hair's horrible.
Well, you have
Yours
hair.
too.
Oh. Did you just say that?
Yeah.
No way. Okay. So, hi Cesar. It's your uncle. Hola tía Cesar. Okay. So it is 6 o'clock. It's time to start cooking. So, good morning. No, yes, good morning America. Good morning everybody. It's afternoon here. It's 6 o'clock. And today, her hair is really horrible. Yeah, like mine. So today we're going to be cooking. And we're going to have a super host, which is my daughter, Fiji, like the Fiji Islands. Okay? Hola Fiji.
¡Holi!
Hi. She's shy.
Sí, un poco.
No, you're not shy. So, what's the deal? The thing is that, on a very Spanish way, what shouldn't happen, it happened. Hi, Pab. Yes, she's lovely. So, she was babysitting her cousin, my niece, because it's my brother and sister-in-law wedding anniversary. And they should have been home an hour ago.
But here we are!
But here we are with our niece, and the thing is that we're just home alone with her. So, she is going to be cooking along with us.
Yeah.
¿Sí? Usue, ¿quieres venir, cariño? You wanna come? Usue. ¿No? Oh, hola.
¿Quieres decir
Sube
hola?
encima de la... Sí, de la...
Corre.
Sube encima de la tabla, si es caso. Okay, so... Hola, Usue.
Hola.
¿Le dices en inglés? Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
So she's my niece. Hi Trish. So hopefully her parents will come eventually so we can talk, Fiji and myself, about Spain today. Hi Trish. So what we're going to be doing, what we are going to be cooking today are polvorones. Okay, polvorones are one of the Christmas traditions that we cook here in Spain. Polvorón comes from the word polvo. Polvo is dust. So it's a dusty little cookie. It is super simple to make, but it has some little issues that we need to be careful about, okay? Well, first of all, let me show you my kitchen. I did a little Christmas thingy here. Look at it, so cute. Okay, so what do we need? Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so we have lard, and we said, when I posted that we needed lard, somebody said, good friend, Suzanne said, there's no lard in the United States. Yes, there is lard at Target and Costco as well. That's what they said. If you don't have lard, you can do it with batter, okay? We have flour, we have powdered sugar or grounded sugar, and grounded almonds, okay? And that little thingy there, it's just some vanilla extra flavor. What we do, the vanilla, you can change it for chocolate, you can, I also like it with
Lemon?
sesame, well, with lemon or sesame seeds, okay? So, yep, those are the most common things, but the basic one is made with vanilla. See?
Yeah.
Okay, so what else? I told you that today the cooking it's more an excuse because I want to talk with her about Spain today, what's in Spanish young woman, she's 19, brain today, okay? I use lard sometimes in the US. Most large stores have it. Melissa knows where to find lard. It was like the issue, where to find lard. I'm like, okay, I guess everywhere. I don't know. So, as I was telling you, we had a lot of... I asked people, okay, why don't you ask me questions that you want me to ask her? And guess what? I have a list of questions. We're gonna be trying to talk about studies in Spain, driving license, alcohol consumption, drug consumption. One person asked about religion. We'll see what she has to say about it. Politics and, well, a couple of more things. Okay, so Fiji, let's get ready. Let's get our aprons going. Okay, saca los delantales. Patty says it's easy to find lard. Okay, during the Christmas time in California. Okay, so that's okay. Fiji, cierra esa puerta, qué horrible. Okay, so Usue. Oh, by the way, my don't paint in there. My niece's name is Usue. ¿A que sí? What does it mean? ¿Sabes lo que significa Usue? ¿Eh? Paloma. Paloma. It means pigeon. It's a Basque word. It comes from it comes from a village called Ujue that we have visited. Okay, so that's the name of my niece. You're not cooking?
She will change her mind.
She will change her mind eventually. In the moment she sees herself in the camera, she'll be like, ooh, I want to cook. Okay, so let me use the tripod. Thank you, Trish. My kitchen looks clean and organized. Well, I've done my best to make it look a little bit decent today. Okay, so this is my apron. Well, we have Christmas aprons. Okay. So, cantidades. We have 17 ounces of flour. The issue is the flour base. We have toasted it. I mean, we have put it on the oven for about 15 minutes, stirring it once in a while. So you do two things. One, you get the extra humidity out of it, and the second thing is that you take the strong flavor of flour, okay, because you want to give the flavor to the vanilla and all of those things. Okay, so it's been in the oven for 15 minutes and it's already cooled down. Okay, so todo para ahí. Okay, tú eres happy. All right, let's make sure that this is working. Thermomix, the most useful thing in the world. Okay, ready? Go.
Puedes apuntar a ella.
Eh? Nah, it's okay.
Ay.
So the recipe of polvoron, it comes from the 16th century, okay, on the 1500s. And normally what we put is pork's lard. Okay, I don't know if you have in the United States cow lard, but here for desserts we always use pork lard. And this has a big tradition. So now add the sugar, the almonds and the lard. Sugar. So the issue with the pork lard has to do with what happened in 1492. Okay, on the 15th, at the end of the 15th century, when the Catholic kings got married, they discovered America. They didn't have too much money, and the money was lended to them by the Jewish population of Spain, the Sephardis. The thing is that when all the goods came from America, the Jewish community said, okay, we want our money and our revenues. We want part of what is coming. And the Catholic kings, what did they do? They expelled the Moorish and the Jewish. The excuse was the religion, but the final truth, it was economy, okay? they owed so much money to them, and they wanted to be the big rulers of the world. The thing is that at that time, the Catholic kings, they made two very important things in the Spanish culture. The first one, we changed our last names. In Spain, we go our last name, official name, it's our name. A lot of people do not have middle names in Spain. Well, you do and I do, but your brothers
That's
don't.
your fault.
It's my fault. So the thing is that we go over, we have our name and we have our two last names. We have our dad's last name and our mom's last name. The reason for that is because the Judaism is transmitted to the kids, to the siblings, through the mother's side. So if we know what is your second last name, we know your mother's last name, and if it's a Jewish last name, you have Jewish heritage. The thing is that the Jewish population in Spain, what they did is they changed their names to names of things that they knew. So in Spain, there are a lot of people whose last name are natural things, okay, like trees, names of trees, names of rivers, things like that. And a lot of people, they change it to field, the word campo, okay? In fact, her second last name is Campo. And that means that on my wife's side, on the heritage, there's Jewish heritage, okay? So, that's one of the things that they did. The second thing that Catholic kings, they did is they promoted pig farms, okay? And that's why in Spain we have such good Spanish ham. And that is why most of our pastries are done with pork lard. Why? Because Orthodox Jewish, Orthodox Jewish, and Muslims do not eat pork. So if you would offer somebody some pork and they would deny, say, no, I don't like that, that was the best and easiest way to find out if they were Jewish or Moorish. And they did not convert, okay? So that's what happened in that time. So a lot of the recipes that have lard in Spain, pork lard in Spain, they come from that beginning of the 1500s. See? Okay, so we have, that was a little bit of the tour guiding issue. So now we're gonna mix it all together.
You can say what inside or...
Tira. Vale.
Al tres.
Okay, sorry for the sound. Sí. Sin temperatura, no temperature, and we just have to mix it to make it like strong, hard paste. Sorry. Voy a buscar a tu sobrina o vas a buscar a tu sobrina. Estoy bajando esto. I have just sent Fiji to look for my niece because she has disappeared and she's way too quiet. And I don't know what happens in the United States, but if a 3-year-old girl disappears from the house and is quiet, there's trouble. Yes, Trish, it's quite fascinating, all that time period in Spain. Because there are so many things that we think they're normal, like having two last names. Why? There has to be a real reason for that, and that is the reason. Politics and religion. ¿Qué está viendo? ¿Qué?
Oh my god! Like the pen explodes on her hand, and her hand's like full of ink.
Okay, bring her here.
She was trying her best to like solve it.
¿Y dónde coño está?
No, there's not ink on the floor.
There's no ink on the floor, on the walls, or anything? Oh. So the pen exploded on my niece's hand. I think this is...
Do you want me to see it?
Yo creo que está, ¿no? Más o menos. ¿Sí? Yeah, I think it's ready. Lo vamos a poner fuera, lo vamos a sacar en un bol, lo vamos a poner aquí y lo vamos a sacar un momento fuera. So, the tricky parts of the polvorones is first, you need to grill for 15 minutes
Ay, Dios.
the...
Like that?
Eh? No, eh.
Okay, no, I'm not good at this, okay? You choose a bad butter.
So, you need to grill the... how do you say? The flour, and then you need to, once everything is... Mierda, si no, we have not put the vanilla.
I told you, something was missing.
Yeah, the vanilla, hello!
But you missed it by hand, the vanilla.
No, we're gonna do it right here. Okay. We forgot to put the vanilla flavor. Okay. No es suficiente, esto es muy poquito.
Oh my god! Okay, there you go.
Okay, we were trying to be cool, putting like a little bowl, but it's not enough.
It's more than enough.
Put another spoon. More.
No.
Okay. This is what you should never do.
¿Qué
And I have
haces?
a... yes. 3-year-old inquisitiveness. I'm so happy that my brother-in-law is having fun. Okay. So let's give it a little extra twist here. Okay. Okay, so we have this ready. So let's start with the questions that people have asked.
Okay.
We've been asked about education in Spain.
Okay.
Okay, so education, mandatory education in Spain, it goes all the way until 16 years old,
From 3 to 16, yeah.
from 3 to 16, and then you have okay, let's get closer so you are shown in camera. Or why don't you?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Okay. So you have to be in school until 16.
Yeah.
Then you have 3 different options. You can start working. That is something that, especially if you're American, you might find it quite shocking, because in Spain, a kid is not allowed by law to work at all under the age of 16 years old. Okay, in the United States, you all, I don't know, deliver newspapers, or you cut your neighbor's lawn, or you go to a grocery and help somebody. But do you allow your father to wear that apron?
I was like, I don't like it, and he was like, oh, it's amazing, it's Christmas. I was like, okay, whatever.
Okay, so the issue is that we're not allowed to work until you are 16. Okay? By law. I mean, we think it's, I don't know, like child abuse or something. I don't know. The thing is that
It's illegal and nobody does it.
nobody does it. I am a bad father, and as I'm self-employed, we have made her always work as a babysitter or things like that. And during the week of the running of the bulls, you know, that goes from July 6th to July 14th, every morning we have people in balconies. So she speaks English and French. I mean, English, I don't know, because she has not said one word.
I say hi.
Is it hi?
And see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So she goes to balconies and to welcome, to greet people, and that's one of those, you know, get money. Now, for the last 2 years, her friends are super happy because I pay well. So
Yeah, they're all being employed by him.
so it's like, can you please hire us for that week? As a father, okay, as an employer, it's cool. But also it's pretty cool as a father, because if they have to be in the balcony by 6:30 in the morning, I make sure that they don't drink.
No, we do drink. We just stop drinking at like 4 and then we try our best to like pretend we are sober.
Well, good enough for me.
But
Yep.
yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah. So that's option A. Well, that's one of the things we have to talk about. It's the issue with the, how do you say, the alcohol consumption. Okay. The second option after 16 years old is you can go to professional studies. Okay. Okay. Sorry. This has to be cool. So I'm gonna put it on the freezer for 5-10 minutes. So professional studies, Phoebe.
Okay, so what you can do is you turn 16 and you can start working, or you can go to this like professional education where they train you to like become a specific profession. Like when you are 16, you can go and do hairdresser, stylist, mechanic. I like
Plumber, electrician, all of the jobs that for many years people didn't want.
yeah, you did it that like you can do it at that time.
Yeah. So that's the second option. And third option, you can go to college. Okay. Right now in Spain, it's probably the number one option for students because 50%, well, 49% of kids in Spain they go to college. Okay, as a media. Here in Navarre, it's a 58% of the students. Okay, 58% of students are going to college. 20% of the kids they go to professional studies, and at 10% they start working. So not too many people really starts working. So if you add up, we have a 20% of kids between the age of 16 and 25 that they don't either work or they don't even study. So we have that 20%. Is there a chance to see your fridge? Yes, inside. Okay, we will. We'll show it to you. All right. So that's the thing. We have a 20% of young kids doing absolutely nothing. That drives me crazy. So,
Not my friends, don't worry.
okay, so out of your friends, how many go to college? How many go to professional studies? How many are working?
So I
Okay,
get
by the way, she's 19.
Yeah. So it's depending on the school, like your parents and you, because you never decide. So I went to like a private kind of.
Yeah.
like,
It's a
teachers-
Catholic school?
Yeah. So in the Catholic school, like most of like the kids, they usually follow and go to college, and only like the really bad ones they go to for professional education, and nobody is like a nini, non-studying, not like working.
Okay, what temperature we bake the flour? It was 180 Celsius degrees, which is 360 Fahrenheit.
For 15
Thank you.
minutes.
For 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes. So,
Yeah, so most of my friends, they like went to college, and I know in my year we were 106 students, and
on her high school?
yeah, on my high school, and only 4 students they went to professional education. One did mechanic, one girl was hairdresser, and 2 they were like informatics or something with computers.
So I think your friends are pretty much like very much in the statistics, okay?
Yeah. At least
My kids go to private school, college, prep, high school. Okay. Well, we do not have prep,
No.
college or that.
No. So it's different. Yeah, I know what you mean. So we have school for kids till the age of 6. Then from 6 to 12, I think, we have like primaria, like another school. Yeah, primary school. And then we have another one from 12 to 16. That's like high school. And then we have another one from 16 to 18 that it's called bachiller. And then you directly go to university. You don't have like pre-med or pre-university. Like we don't have that in Spain, and we don't have the possibility to do pre-med or whatever. Yeah, I do
Okay.
want to.
So as we talk, let's clean this up.
Oh, that's my uncle. So yeah, it's different because we don't have pre-high school or whatever. We only go to
To college.
Yeah.
Tus padres, ¿quieren? You want to try this? Okay. So, The thing is that here in Pamplona, we have 2 colleges. We have a private one and a public one. And
Oh, it's really good.
we are so lucky because we have 2 colleges. And where are you studying?
In Poland.
She wants to become a doctor and she wants to go to Poland. How come?
Yeah, it's difficult to explain.
Okay, what happened is that we didn't have, in the public school here in Pamplona, we didn't have, how you say, medicine to become a doctor. Have you been to the USA? What city area would you most like to visit? Okay, great question, Pam. Let me write that down. Okay. Have you been to the USA? Okay, so the thing is that we have the 2, and in the public one we did not have medicine. Her year was the first year. There were only 60 seats in class, and there was over 6,000 people applying for that, so she was not elected. And the thing is that there's a private school here that she didn't like. The philosophy was too conservative. Anyway, and the thing is that she was accepted in other schools in Spain. Public schools, they cost about between 1,000 to 3,000 euros per year, which is incredible. And private schools, I know this is going to sound cheap for you, cost between 15,000 to 30,000. Okay, so the thing is that with 20,000 per year, she said, what about if instead of investing that kind of money in Spain, what about if I study outside of Spain? So besides getting my degree, I get international studies and the language and the whole thing. So we researched, and there were 2 schools that she liked and we could afford. One in Slovenia and one in Poland. The number 1 option was Poland, and she was picked by the university. So we're very happy that she is in Poland. Although now in COVID times, it's kind of strange because we don't know what to do because she's here. The classes are not.
Hello.
She's back. So my niece is gone. Yay, the silence. No. So no. The thing is that there are classes that require for you to be there, like anatomy and things like that. So, yes, good hair on her shoulders. Yes, she'll be my sweet girl. So, yes. So that's about education. Pam has just asked, have you been to the United States?
Yes, we've been in New York. And that's it, right, Papa?
We've been to New York City. Well, she's been to New York City, not to New York State.
Oh, no, just to New York City.
Yeah.
We want to go to Calabasas. My brother Lucas and I, we want to go to Calabasas because...
In California.
Yeah, because we love watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Okay. Yes, she's a clever girl, but she likes the Kardashians. Don't get it.
I love it, okay? Enough. And we want to go to LA and we want to go to Calabasas.
So we want to go to the west coast of the United States.
And to Seattle to
yes.
see William.
To see, well, we have some good friends. Okay, as I'm a tour guide for Rick Steves every year, except this year, I go to Seattle, go to Edmonds, to Rick's headquarters, and it's always a pleasure. And one of my dearest friends are William and Nadine. Hi, William. Women are all brilliant. Yeah, the Kardashians. So anyway, I've talked so much about Washington State that she would love to go.
Yeah.
Come down to New Orleans. I've been to New Orleans and I felt in love with the southern culture of the United States. The music, the food, it's incredible. New Orleans, the city, it's super, super beautiful. So, yeah.
But not just...
Well, maybe not this year. It's like, where's the buddy? Wait, what? You need to come to San Diego to visit me. Yeah, Trish lives in San Diego.
Oh, really?
Which is like super close to Calabasas.
Hi,
Trish.
We're in.
We are flying right away. About traveling. let me show you one thing that we have in our kitchen that I love. Because it's, everybody has on their fridge their magnets. Well, we don't. And everybody has on the fridge the magnets to the places they have been. Well, in this house,
We don't.
We don't. What we have is the places we want to go. And look, the two places we want to go. We want to go to Seattle. And what is that? Scotland! Yep. We really are hoping to go to Seattle like in a couple of years. But this year, 2020, we had everything planned to go to Scotland. We're going to go to a great friend's house, Liz Lister's house in the Highlands. So, come down to La Jolla. Yes, I would love to go to La Jolla. Yay, Scotland! Hey, Suzanne! So we were going to go to Scotland. So that's our wish wall of traveling. So we don't have the magnets of where we have been. We have the magnets of where we want to go, which is super cool. I love it. Okay. Chica, daughter, mi hija. Another topic. Okay, whoops, sorry, wrong, not wrong. Okay. Second topic. Driving license.
Like, I'm telling you.
That's a heavy thing, okay? Driving license in Spain, to start with, it is, you have to be 18 and you're not allowed to drive at all before 18.
No, like you cannot go and do the theoretical part, like the theory, before having like turning 18. Which means like you need to really have 18 to like start doing the driver's license.
So,
And it's a huge thing, like
it's, okay, so to get your driver's license first, Susie, I was born in La Jolla. Hey, I didn't know that, Trish. To private school there until 4th grade. So the thing is that you have to be 18 to get your driver's license, okay?
and you will cry a lot over that topic.
Yes, it's a huge topic in Spain because there are two things. One, it's super difficult. You have two tests. One, it's a
The theory?
theory,
Yeah.
but the theory it's super hard.
I spent a year studying just for that, and I failed once.
Yeah. My wife, Ainhoa, she has 3 careers, she speaks 5 languages, and she failed the first test, okay? Only at 20% of the students that go to take the test today,
Like the practical one.
no, the theoretical one, only at 21,
Wow.
22%, they pass the first test, okay?
Not me.
Not. Then, once you pass that first theoretical test, you have the practical test.
Oh, but that time you have already paid like 500?
Yeah,
500 euros probably.
yeah. So you have to pay about 300 euros to these schools to prepare you, and you have
Yeah.
to pay 200 extra euros to do the test. So you have paid 500 euros to do test 1. Then you go to test 2, which is driving. The thing is that me as a father or my wife as a mother, we are not allowed by law to teach our kids how to drive. Okay, so our kids have never been on the driver's seat until they are 18 years old. Okay? The thing is that you are required to take some classes. Okay? Each class costs 40,
Oh my god, 48 euros for a class, yeah.
50 euros for 1 hour of class. And you're required to take a minimum of 25.
If you are like a beginning learn, like
You are required to take 25. But most of the kids, I took my notes, so thanks for the questions before, because that way I had time to research. So you have to take 25 classes, sorry. But most of the kids, they take up to 35.
I did it in 32.
You did it in 32?
I'm so proud of myself.
Woo, proud girl.
Like actually my friend, she took over 52 classes.
52 classes.
Yeah.
Times 50. 2,500 euros. So we're talking that more or less to get your driver's license, it can cost you up to 2,000 euros and higher. 2,000, it's probably the minimum to get your driver's license. So as you can imagine, like in the United States, I mean, I don't know about Scotland, but here in the United States, well, there in the United States, you're 16. In some states, I think you can be 15 to get your driver's license, and you get it in high school. Well, I did my driver's license when I studied back in the United States, in California, and I did the test like in one day. I was like, okay, here, driver's license. I was like, that's it? That I don't have to do anything else? Nothing. Then I went to the police. Could I have an international driver's license? Sure. Get it. And now I have my license. But I got it in the United States. Okay, I see that Susan Hoffer has just joined. Happy birthday, girl! It's your birthday! So it's Susan's birthday.
Happy birthday.
What else? Let me get that out. Marina, ¿pero cómo va a estar?
Ali.
It's the mother of one of her school mates.
Yeah, she was my best friend, like back when we were like 3.
kindergarten.
Yeah.
Okay, so that about driving license. So as you can see, it's a big issue getting your driver's license. Normally it is like here in Spain, everything changes when you're 18. You're allowed to drive, you're allowed to vote, you can start drinking alcohol, and everything is, 18 on. So the big gift for when you turn 18 in many houses, it is the driver's license.
Repeat that, please.
Not in this house. In this house,
I paid myself.
she paid herself for her driver's license. And I bet you value it a lot.
Yeah. Like, no, it's not true. You pay like the first 500 euros, like the theoretical part. They pay all of that. And then they were like, yeah, you're all alone to start paying your like practical classes. I was like, no way!
It's just that the practical classes are the most expensive ones. And some kids, they are like, oh, I don't want to do it. No. If you pay it for yourself, you are for sure gonna work it hard. Okay, you start driving classes in the United States when you're 15, and it costs $400 for the class. $400.
Oh my God.
And Susan just said that in Scotland you can drive when you're 17.
Okay, no,
Not here.
here.
Okay.
No.
So what else? You want something to drink?
Vale.
Okay. Let's talk about alcohol consumption. Let me get a glass. Let me get something to drink. And I'm going to throw the question and I'm going to run away because maybe I don't want to listen. Alcohol consumption. In Spain, it's legal to get alcohol when you are 18. Okay. Susan, she's from Northern California. She gets her her driver's license in high school, and it was for free.
Hostia.
Okay, that meant holy moly. That's not a bad word. You don't say bad words, girl. So alcohol, it's legal 18, but it's not that we drink a lot. But alcohol in our house, we barely drink any wine. I mean, we do not drink whiskey or gin, we do have it in case somebody wants some. But there's always a bottle of wine on the fridge. Especially if my mother is coming or my father-in-law is coming, they will have a glass of wine for lunch or for dinner. Okay, so we always had it, and they have they have tasted alcohol before 18. Yeah, but with us around. The thing is that now it's 18, and the question is, do young people drink a lot when they party? I gotta get a couple of glasses. You answer, I'm not listening.
Like, we actually drink, like, I'm not going to lie, but we drink while having dinner. So, the point is not to get drunk. We just drink to, have fun and to talk to each other, over a glass of wine or over, this, it's more like a social drinking than an actually, the goal is not to get drunk. But yes, we do drink. And I believe it's a lot. But we have like, I think a really like alcohol level. Like we can manage to have a lot of alcohol. Like I know my friends, like my Japanese friends, they're really funny because they start drinking a little bit and they got drunk really easily. I don't know why, and I don't know if it's everyone, but it's really funny. And we actually have like more, you know.
A lot is relative.
A lot is the answer, okay?
Okay. One of the things I like about this new generation, in my generation, wine was super expensive, and we went for beers because beer is super cheap and you can find it absolutely everywhere. But this young generation, they are more into wine, and I like it because Spain is a huge wine country. Here in Navarre, we have Navarre wine, we have Rioja wine region, like less than an hour away from here. So we are huge wine producers. Okay, so wine, it's a huge thing. But today she has asked me that my favorite wine, it's
white wine.
Moscato wine. And I have a good friend from Piemonte, and she's a tour guide there, and she loves Moscato. I know there's like Moscato is for cheap drinkers. It is very good, and you know, like today, we're just cooking, and it has like almost no alcohol into it, so it's good.
Yeah, like at least in my group of friends, we drink wine because one of my friends is like gluten-free. How do you say it now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
celiac.
Yeah, he is, and he cannot like drink beer because there is gluten inside the beer. So like we were like, okay, just like try with wine, and we actually drink, like ask for wine instead of beer, and it's the same price. Like you will pay €2 for the beer and €2 for the wine. So like we are okay with it. And actually we say like our best like drinking nights with all our friends is the one we like drink white wine. Like we have the wine we want. Like it's called Blanc Pescador, and you can get it in Mercadona. It's actually expensive though, €6 a bottle.
Okay, we're talking that a wine that is €6. It's expensive. Okay, a guy that is called Javier Bañales is watching. It's a very good friend of mine, and he runs a winery, which is amazing. You can find their wine in the United States. It's called Arzuaga, and it's super good wine. It's really the winery. It's incredible. If you have a chance to come to Spain, I really recommend you to visit Arzuaga Winery. Okay, it's super good wine, great hotel, great food. They have a spa. Yes, Javier, I'm sorry, we're drinking Moscato. I'm with a teenager. What can I say? So anyway, for all of you guys. Okay, so let's go back to cooking before we continue with all of this. You need to get down from here. Okay. Get the roll. Okay, poner un papel, ¿no?
Right.
Okay. So, we need a paper.
Do we actually need 2?
Yes, we're gonna need 2. Oh, got it. This way?
No.
We don't have scissors.
Take the scissors.
Where are they? You know, one of the... Yes, anyways, why? One of the mysteries of this Christmas is, where are the scissors? We have 3 sets of kitchen scissors, and the 3 of them have disappeared. It's like, where are they? It's like, so it's the joke of the family. So we have asked, how do you say? We have asked, we don't have here Santa Claus. We have the 3 wise men, and we have asked them to bring some scissors home. So hopefully we'll get scissors. Okay, so we have the cookie dough ready. It's cold, more or less, and it's time to spread it. Okay. And now we are going to talk about serious stuff. Okay, Claire, when we started to drink, we started with sweet wine, but then we get used to red wine and now champagne. Okay, my friend Claire, she more expensive. She's French. So
See, Claire, you're rich or what?
champagne was her answer is, are you rich or what?
Joder, papá.
No champagne.
It's frozen.
That's not frozen. It's like frozen. Okay, it should have been like 5 minutes in the fridge, and I put it on the freezer. It's been like 20 minutes. Okay, no, it's not frozen. Okay. Okay, so I was telling you that I wanted to talk about a little bit more serious stuff. So we talk about alcohol. Okay, that's fine with me because we are a big
Wine producer.
wine country. But what about drug consumption?
Okay.
Do we? Okay, a little bit of legal stuff. In Spain, it's illegal to sell marijuana. Okay, but it's not illegal to produce marijuana in your house. You can have up to two bushes, okay, of marijuana in your house, and you can use them for self-consumption.
Yeah. But you can like not invite your friends to
Yeah.
do marijuana with you. That's illegal, and to sell the marijuana, it's illegal too.
So it's illegal. But if you come to Spain, you're gonna find marijuana shops where they do not sell you marijuana. They're gonna sell you the marijuana seeds. They're gonna sell you marijuana heaters, whatever, but not the final product. Okay. So my question is,
Yep.
when you young kids party, is there a lot of drugs? Do you see drugs going on? And what type of drugs?
Like, no. We say alcohol like a lot. Like a lot of alcohol? Yeah, probably yes. And cigarettes, like normal ones. And probably like the cool ones, they will do marijuana. But not like hard drugs. Like, I've never seen a hard drug. Like, well, sometimes. But, yeah, like cocaine, but nobody will like offer you cocaine though.
Okay. Do they offer you
No.
marijuana? A joint? Un porro? Have you ever been offered a porro?
Yeah. Like in the village,
This is a better question.
like in the village parties and that, yeah. Probably yes.
Okay.
But like I'm not going to say yes to me. Like, but
Mystery.
yes. Do we do it like in my group of friends? No. No, I swear, no. we
No.
don't.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
No, we're good kids. We're all been educated.
No, I mean, in the United States, that's for her. There's like a very two sides, okay? There's people who think that marijuana is the worst thing in the world. Some people say that it's the best thing in the world and should be legalized and everything. To me, I think this middle ground that you cannot sell it, so there's no trafficking, but you can consume it and you can produce it at home. I think that's a good way. I mean, you know, it's like, okay, if you want to do it, you do it yourself, but there's no trafficking, there's no wars, drug dealing, or things like that. Okay, so that I think it's cool. Okay, so
Or it's like that.
ahí, detrás. So we have, okay, let me get this baby. Let me turn around the camera because it's kind of like we're forgetting to cook, but we're not. So we already have the
Dough?
dough.
It's like one finger.
It's like, no, less than one finger.
Or you could, your fingers are really like.
It's less than one finger. And now you have to cut it in small little tricks, okay? Yay! Okay, let's do it fast so we don't have too much time here. What else? So that about drug consumption. What about politics? Okay, that was another question that somebody asked. Can you let us know what young people think about politics? Right now in Spain, our president is socialist, okay?
Yeah.
It's from the left hand. And
And he is the president for young people. Yeah, you can say it.
he's like, well, he's a very good looking man.
No,
He is.
no, I don't like it, but yes, why not?
Okay.
Tienes que está derritiéndose.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
Whoops.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's too.
So, do you believe in politics? Have you voted?
Yeah, I have.
Do you think it's your duty to vote?
Yeah, because it's a free country, and you need to let them know that you want the freedom to vote. Like, do you get me?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, and I will vote next elections, but I don't like the way they do politics in Spain. They are not good as politicians,
Nope.
you know? Like, they will talk a lot, but not do that much.
So, so
Yeah. So that's the main problem.
okay. Trish says, be honest, he's yummy looking.
Oh yeah, he
The
is.
president.
For women over 30. I mean,
Trish, my daughter has just called you old lady.
no, and she's really pretty. She looks like Mulan or whatever, you know.
Well, you know that she was.
Yeah,
Milan.
yeah, I know. I saw a
Oh.
picture of her with
Yeah,
Williamson.
so with Williamson. Anyway, so you think that voting is important?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
But I don't like them.
Okay.
The way
So-
they do things.
You don't like the conservatives, neither the liberals, the socialists?
No, no,
I-
because they talk a lot, but they will not be different.
So I think, sounds like the United States. The young generation do not relate with our politicians. In fact, I don't do either.
Do you feel young?
I consider myself young.
Oh, okay.
And the thing is that there's not one good politician in Spain.
not
I mean,
even one.
there's nobody I can trust. I'm going to say I'm right wing or I'm left wing. And I think what has happened in the United States with the Republicans and Democrats, people have separated here. Here in Spain, we have mixed and we don't like anybody. So there's not one good politician. I mean, there's not a good leader. We need
No.
somebody with charisma. Here in Spain, we were very lucky because during the Spanish transition,
Yeah.
once Franco died in 1975, we had a great group of politicians who had a reason, something to do, which was create a free Spain. So we had amazing conservative politicians, amazing liberal, amazing communist, from all the political parties. They were all very good. And they all had a reason to work together. The ones now, they just want to be presidents. They
Yeah.
want to be in the seat. So I think it's kind of sad that the young generation don't...
Yeah, believe in them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to Guide Collective, the guidecollective.com, it's a virtual magazine that we are a bunch of guys here from Europe and the United States. We're getting together. And there's an amazing article written by Jorge Roman, that if you check on it, you're going to really understand what's going on in Spain after the Spanish, after Franco generation, okay? So that's a little bit about our politicians. What about the European
Oh, I thought,
common market?
What about the king? You know, to
Ooh, what about the king? Ooh, okay.
Now, stop, because we're going to start World War III. For sure.
Okay,
You know?
let's talk about our monarchy. Okay, what do you think about them? Okay, before you say anything, let me talk about it. Spanish monarchy. Personally, I consider myself a monarchist. I do believe in the king of Spain. I think he's a middle person that he has, when the politicians are rubbish, they're there and they represent Spain very well outside of Spain. Our former king, King Juan Carlos. Oh, okay. Okay. Trish is sharing images of our president, of our good-looking president.
I think the king is good looking too.
No, the president. Oh, the king.
Oh,
the king is very good-looking too.
Yeah.
So the thing is that our former king, he's the one that did the Spanish transition,
Yeah.
and I think he did an amazing job. Lately, we are finding out, lovers. I mean, he's a Bourbon. To me, it's like, if he didn't have lovers, it's like, if you're a Bourbon, you need to have lovers. So that part, I'm okay. The monetary and the commissions he got is like a little bit stranger.
Disappointing.
It's a disappointing moment. The thing is that his son, Philip VI, he has inherited the crown, and I think he's super prepared. He speaks 100,000 languages. He has that spark that his father had, but on the other side, his mother's seriousness. So I think he's a great combination.
The problem is the wife. The problem is always the wife.
She doesn't like our queen. I mean, I don't like her either. She's too stuck up. She never smiles.
No,
So,
she never smiles.
Well,
We pay her, like, what? How much? And you never smile? Oh, darling. Put Botox on the mouth.
no, she has too much Botox.
Yeah. I don't like her. I don't like monarchy, so,
Okay.
you know.
Our
You want
king
to
is
say,
the only Bourbon
that's
we
actually,
have.
like, young people thought is like monarchy. No. Thank
So-
you, goodbye.
Monarchy for young people, they don't like it.
No way.
But she is hooked to the TV series The Crown at Netflix.
Oh! It's different, okay? It's not our monarchy.
But they're the same.
Okay, it's England, it's England.
It's English, it's English. Okay, let me get the cookies on the oven. No. Okay, because we can go. We have a little. Oops. Let me do this. Okay, that's how it looks. And now they go into the oven
For 10 minutes.
for 10 minutes. Okay, on 360 Fahrenheit degrees. So let us know, Fiji, about European common market. What do you think about it? Do you feel European?
Like, I don't know what's to feel European. Do I feel American? No. Do I feel African? No. Do I feel European? Like, I will say yes, but then when I, like, while studying in Poland, they're like, oh, it's Spain not part of Africa? I was like, no, it's part of Europe, you know? But, like, they never, like, consider us, like, Europe. So I'm like, okay, thanks for everything, bye. You know, that's what I think at least.
So you don't feel Spanish?
No, I do feel Spanish.
Because that's another hard topic here. Because here we are not in the Basque country, but there's a lot of Basque culture, because the Basque culture started here where we are. And the separatist movement, I mean, this generation, they have no idea about it. It was a terrorist band, and it was like, I mean, you didn't suffer it like we did.
No, it doesn't, no.
Okay. So, but the thing is that you don't feel Basque.
No. I will not never say I'm Basque. Like, I'm from Navarre, not from the Basque country.
So it's like you are from California, or you are from Washington State, or you are from Nevada. Okay. So the European Common Market, we are.
Like, what I feel is like Spain is the worst of the worst. You know, we were the worst in COVID thing. We were the worst in crisis and money thing, and it's like everybody was the same. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we are like.
We're the guilty ones. Like, oh, the
Yeah,
Spanish
well,
one.
You know, now that you say about it, I think that's probably also my belief. One of the problems in Europe is that we have A-class countries like Germany, France, and England. Oh, no, England is until tomorrow. They're gone. Brexit! No, okay, sorry. Okay, it's gonna go back to the fridge.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are like the number one countries, and they do everything okay. And for example, and then it's the rest, and especially Portugal, Spain, Italy, Greece, all the Mediterranean countries. We are the worst. And when all of these the coronavirus thing started, Spain is doing so bad, Italy is doing so bad. We are doing so well because we are German, and we're in Germany, we're doing everything perfect. And then coronavirus, I think, is the most democratic disease ever. It's absolutely everywhere. So I think that's probably what the European Common Market needs to do. We need to put everybody in the same level, and we need to understand the goods and the bad things of each one of the countries. I mean, in Spain, we are not good dealing with money. We are, we're not. The Germans are very good at that. Okay, so we we are more imagination. Spain is more about passion. It's about, so let us be the Florida of the United States. Bring all of your, we have the sun, we have the happiness, we have the good food, we have the healthy food. So bring all your retired people to here. We'll take care of them, but don't consider us second-class countries or second-class states of the European Common Market. Yeah?
Yeah.
So that could be another thing. Okay, I think that's pretty much all the topics. Okay, we have here religion. Somebody asked about religion. Do you don't want to talk about it? Do you feel... Okay. 90%... Spain is a confessional country. We do not have established religion, although 90% of Spanish people have been educated in Catholicism, okay, or Catholicism beliefs. And in fact, for a moment, we are loving TV show Casa de Papel. Oh.
Yeah.
And okay, let's talk about that. So, religion. Do you believe
In God?
in God?
Like, yeah, the problem is, like, we've been, like, since I was 2, because actually I started school with 2 instead of 3. Like, we've been in a Christian, like, a Catholic school. So, kind of like, we were pushed to that. But I like the school because it wasn't something really like, you need to believe in God. They were quite of, like, free, and if you want to believe, it's okay. If you don't want to, it's okay too. So, I like the school of, like, that part of the school. But yeah, I do believe in God. The problem is, like, at least when you go to church here, like when you go to mass here, everything is so boring. They will, like, speak for 2 hours and you will be like, yeah, I believe, yeah, God Father. It's like, no, come on, you can sing and you can do nice things. I don't know. So that's the only problem. Like,
So you believe in God, but you don't believe in the church. Let's put it
not
that
in
way.
the Spanish way of doing church, though.
Okay.
I feel like
So-
there's better ones.
That could be. So, a couple of things that have come up. Okay, first of all, Liz is watching, and I said England, not UK. That's one of the most difficult things for
Yeah.
for us. Okay, to make sure what is the UK, what is England, what is. So sorry, because I know I made a boo boo. So sorry for that. That's one of the things. And the other thing, Suzanne just talked about a great. Right now, we're producing amazing TV series. Okay, one of them is called Money Heist. Es La Casa de Papel. Okay, that we're waiting for season
4 or 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it all started as a very little thing in Spain, but it became like everybody would have watched it, and it's like everywhere in the world, and you can watch it in the United States in Netflix, and it's about a group of young kids who take
We're young.
well,
It's Paco Totis inside and he's like 70.
okay, a group of thieves.
Okay, good.
This age difference is killing me. You're a mix of your mom and your dad. That's
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
are. Okay, anyway, so Money Heist. It's a bunch of thieves who get themselves into the Casa de la Moneda, okay, which is the printing house in Spain. And what they're going to do, they're not going to steal money. They're going to produce money, totally legal, and they're going to take it out. And it's a great TV, very fast, and it's amazing. So that was season 1 and 2. And then the second, the third and the fourth season, it's about and to hear her perception on the it's going to mass.
He's reading.
Okay, sorry, I'm reading. Pam, I'll get back to you. So the third and fourth season, it is about them going into the central bank of Spain, and they're gonna steal. Open the window, please. It's way too hot. They're gonna steal the gold of Spain. Okay, so we'll see what happens on the next season. So, okay, about the heat, it's super hot. Okay, we live in apartments here in Spain, and we do have central heating. Money Heist. Okay. Forbid, whatever you want to come to California. I've got. Okay, so Pam was asking us that In the United States, you have 1 hour mass and it sings and everything like that. Would you go for that?
If it's interesting, yeah.
So, do we consider religion as show business?
Joder, papá. No.
Which means, oh, Dad.
A ver,
That's a hard question. I mean, maybe it's a theological question. It's like,
I believe like they will ask for your money, right? In kind of way. Like at least in Spain they ask for your money.
in church?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So they will need to do kind of like a marketing thing, like a kind of a show. Also, because they're asking for your money. But not like a show like with fires and da-da. No, but yeah.
You know the sister act? I love him. I love him. I love him. That's anyone to follow.
One more?
Is that, yes, please. So maybe that's it. I mean, maybe the monarchy, maybe the church, they need to attract them. How to attract the young generation? Show business. I don't know if that's the word, but maybe a little bit more of action. Okay, so as a catch-up,
Me pasé, güey.
that's a little bit too much. So, as a summary of what we have talked, the politics, they don't believe in politics because they talk and they don't do. The church, they don't do and they're not fun.
The monarchy.
The monarchy, they don't say what they do, so they don't believe in that. So maybe all of these big old establishments need to reconnect with this young generation if they want to survive, because you know I have my beliefs and I'm a 50-year-old guy, so maybe that's a great thing. They need to think about you,
Yeah.
young generations. Okay, what else? I think I have covered. Okay, the oven is ringing.
10 minutes.
Oh, a little bit too much. We've been talking, not checking. And that's not good for cooking. So,
Están ahí.
that's okay. Okay.
No, they're okay.
Okay, they're perfect. Okay, let
Wait,
me.
because like the camera is going to like be all.
Okay, oh, it just went out. It could be intellectually and spiritually stimulating without being show business.
Yeah.
There we go. I mean, that could be it. Yes, I mean, that's the thing. We don't know how to talk with young people, I guess.
You're pointing to the wonderful polvorones.
Okay. You're right. We're talking to the polvorones. Sujeta esto. Oh,
Oh Lord.
okay.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's not that easy, eh?
No, it's not. Ooh!
So we have a gimbal and it's... Okay, let me get the cookies.
I didn't done the other ones.
Ah.
Hostia, se han quemado.
¡Hostia, cómo quema!
Oh no.
I just burned my fingers. It's not good to talk. Ouch.
Hey, burn all of them.
Ow!
Ah! What is?
Joder!
No,
We're burning our fingers. Okay, how long did it bake the cookies? We baked the cookies for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
180
80 degrees.
Celsius degrees, which is 360 Fahrenheit degrees.
Yeah.
But let me show you the texture, because that's how it should look. Okay?
Okay, wait. Can I set this here?
All right. Oh God, I just burned my fingers. Okay. So, this is how it looks.
My God, we're not good influencers. Like.
No, we're not like YouTubers.
No, you're not good YouTubers.
But the thing is that it has to be, okay, it has to break down like if it was dust.
Dust.
Okay, that's why it's called a polvorón. So, if you see, it's a little bit
Can I do it like that?
dusty. No, you have to
Okay,
do it
now I
like
can.
this.
Okay, good.
Whee. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you see it's a little bit dusty.
Ay,
Sorry.
papá. Oh. Yeah,
I mean,
we burn our.
My thumb, it's like, I think I'm gonna get a blister here. I'm like, okay, so
Tell me.
our cookies are done. Our little chat is done. And I don't know if you guys have any other questions. Remind everyone about Fiji's debut on the Guide Collective as a talent. Oh, that's right. My very first article I wrote for Guide Collective. It was a recipe of talo, which is a bread that we do here in the...
Yeah, we can do this next time.
Put aloe.
Yeah, we're doing
That's what I'm doing right now. Oh, your fridge, please. Okay, let me show you the fridge. Okay. Let me show you the fridge. I don't know why you want to see the fridge, but here we go. Okay, let's show you the fridge. So what's on a Spanish fridge? On the top we have yogurts. All of them are soya, okay, because we try to drink a lot of soya. Then we have tofu. 2 nights a week we eat vegan food. We dinner vegan food. So
Yeah.
one night we have vegan burgers, homemade vegan burgers, and the other days we have tofu and vegetables. Then the second plate we have beetroot, we have pickled peppers, guindillas that I love, mustard, a little bit of mayonnaise. We have leftover turkey and stuffing from Christmas. That's tonight's dinner, a salad. Yay, we have some salmon. That's for New Year's. We have butter, truffle butter. We have already done it. More for New Year's, we have some crab and things like that. Then we have pasta. We have some chicken.
Can we pasta today for dinner?
No, we're not going to do pasta for tonight for dinner.
Why not?
Because we're not.
Okay.
We have one whole cabinet of cheese. We have camembert. We have Philadelphia. We have manchego cheese. We have cheddar cheese. All type of cheeses. Bunch of veggies. And the basics, potatoes and onions. And on the door, we have some wines, some marmalades. We have some anchovies. Ooh, so good. Some foie gras. Yes, we love foie gras. Those are vanity. I'll tell you. Those are eggs. Manchego cheese. Yay, so good. You're making me hungry. Yay.
Normal.
Okay, so those little vanity things are under iPads. I also wrote about it on a Guide Collective. I think I'm writing everything in Guide Collective about my life. So anyway, guys, it's been a great pleasure. Thank you, my love. Mwah. It's been a great pleasure. I have learned a lot about Spain today from a 19-year-old point of view. And this is it. One more thing. In 2 days, it's going to be New Year's Eve. I really wish each one of you an amazing night. Here in Spain, it's going to be very strange because we cannot get together, at least in Navarre. We have a curfew by 11 o'clock at night, so there's no way anybody's going to get together with the family. So we are going to be just the 5 of us. We're going to be cooking nonetheless, because normally for us, New Year's Eve, it's a huge day and we welcome about 20 people at home. And we're going to still cook for 20 and we're going to deliver to grandpas, grandmas, and everybody all around because they cannot be here, but we want to cook for them. So cooking at the end is an act of love and we love all of them. Everybody have a great New Year's Eve. And let's hope that those vaccines really work and lives can be saved. If you know any doctors and nurses, thank them for this incredibly horrible, terrible, super hard work 2020. And let's hope that 2021 it's full of joy, happiness, good health, and please a lot of traveling. We need to travel, not just as a tour guide, but as a human being. We need to reconnect with people everywhere around the world. You want to say anything else?
No.
We love them.
Yeah. Bye.
She is so shy. Guys, it's been a great pleasure. Have a merry or a happy New Year's Eve. Happy 2021. I will see you next week and I'll post it because I have no idea what I'm going to do next week because I don't know.
Bye.
Have a great day, everybody. No. Oh, that was not it. Oh, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. Anyway, once again, everybody, thank you very much. And hopefully, I would love to see you in Seattle on Rick Steve's guide submit in January. But I'm afraid this year we're not gonna go to Rick Steve's home place. So anyway, okay, here it is. Okay, bye bye, my friends. Bye from Iowa. Hi, Pam.
Bye.
It's been a great pleasure.